I'm late. I'm late. Like a rabbit. But never mind. Welcome. We're gonna try to make something fun out of this one today. I'm working towards finishing stuff, and I think I'm gonna do a little bit more on the two down here. His weapon, his armor. I have a bit of a... I thought I had a reference, but I'm gonna pull that one up. That's one. That sort of works. Yes. Hello, Glyph. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How about you? You're being bad? Okay. Why? Or are you feeling bad? Yes, I know. I'm really sorry, but I was looking at it and I just simply don't have the ability, and I'm really sorry for that one. You need like me teaching you. Yeah, it's just it's very simple. I don't have the time to help you enough, and it would, to be able to give you enough time for it, it would cost you so much. There is no way you could handle that one, and that also brings the insecurity of me losing my current job. So it's, you know, it's a mix of things all in all. Yeah. I try my best to help whenever I can, but I just can't help you in that way. Learning your techniques and point of view of how to do art would make your teaching and techniques alive with me. That's true. No, I understand that one, but still. You can do it anyway. I have faith in you. You can defeat him. I have big faith in you. I can definitely do some critiques and stuff in the Discord whenever I have time. Yeah, it just has been difficult right now because I'm working and I'm so tired when I'm done. So I'm getting better. I already mentioned this one last time I streamed, that I'm getting less and less tired in the after work. But it's just so different because I'm doing really physical work nowadays. I lift heavy stuff and I move around and I have to deal with people that are people. And it's just a lot. But I will do my best when I have a chance, yeah? Right now I'm focusing a bit on trying to make sure that I get done with everything. No, that was stupid. That I get done with everything, and then that I have outstanding in terms of commissions. I'm not doing construction. I am working in I'm working in a container park, a recycling park. Or actually I'm working in many recycling parks. I'm getting better at not getting tired. My work means that I'm tired when I get back home every day. And I'm getting better at not getting tired. That was what I meant. How much do I weigh and what's my height? Why? Why do you need to know that one? If I may ask. I'm not athletic, no. No, I'm not. Mohahaha. Not athletic at all. I'm not doing. No. No, but the thing is, I did art for 7 years as a owing. I did art for longer than that one, but for 7 years I did it as my main profession, which meant that I spent all my working hours like now sitting in front of a computer and painting, and once in a while I did streaming and talking and stuff like that. But currently what I'm doing is I work from 8 in the morning up until 6 in the evening. Hello, Red. And all I do all day is lift heavy stuff, move things, tell people where they should put stuff, handle people that are either aggressive or apologetic or trying to get away with putting stuff in corners instead of in the right place. And I have 20 years of experience. I had done art for 15 years before my art studio, but I opened my studio as my own company 7 years ago. And that meant that I could do it as a living and not just on the side. If that one makes sense. How you doing, Red? I don't know if that one makes sense or if it's just weird to you, but what if I suddenly vanished? That can also happen. I try to be a porn artist. I don't really like this kind of art since I don't like drawing these things, but I'm not having option. Yeah, the issue with that one is that I need to be able to actually get some form of money out of it, and currently I'm struggling with that one. So if someone orders porn art from me, I will not say no. I will paint it as long as it's not hurtful to anyone or demeaning to anyone. Okay, I need to open. It gives a lot of money. Yes, if you get paid for it. Yes. Okay. I'll put this one here. I'm gonna see if I can find. I had good reference. No, my ref is it in here? I would love to make art all the time and just not worry about money. But right now this one was the only option I have, so unfortunately. My wife become a software engineer because of the AI? No. Nope. She was a software engineer anyway. Like that. It needs to be taller. Like that. How I do what? Struggling with blending in Photoshop? I'm not doing it. I'm not using Photoshop. That's how I do it. It's basically the trick is this. Use your pressure. Yeah, you have a tablet, right? And your tablet has pressure points. The one I do has, the one I have has like 1,056 pressure points or something. But even if you have only one that has only 520 whatever pressure points, you can still do this one. This is 100% pressure. And then I press less. That's somewhere 70 to 50, 75 to 50%. 20%, right? If I take the black and I make it fully, and then I take the blue and I just go slowly over that one, then I get a mix between the ones. And then I use a blending tool. Hello.
Hello.
And that just blends them. That's basically how I do it. And that one works in any of the programs. You okay?
Yeah. Looking for some shit.
Yes.
These are sprues. Orky sprues.
Domain the tools indeed. Learn the tools, work with them, and get better. That's just practice. That's not something that I can really help you with. That's just something you have to practice on your own.
Sort of
layers and whatever. Layers are quite easy. Oh, what is love? Layers are quite easy. In Photoshop you will have this one as well. Hold on a second, let me just save quickly here. Layers work like this. Okay, if it saves. In Photoshop you have this one as well. You have somewhere on the screen you will have a navigator or maybe a color choose or yes, and you will have like a color picker or something else, and then you will have layers, and layers are very simple. Your first layer is the background. If you remove that one you will get all of these squares. That just means that it's see-through. And then every layer above that one will be somewhere where you paint something. And all the layers have different functions. You can do normal, everything exactly as it is. Darken means that it just adds, or yeah, darken is in Photoshop as well. It just means that it gets, only the darker gets painted in. If something behind it is darker and you paint dark on top of it, then it won't show. Multiply means that everything just gets darker than what it is with the amount of things that you paint on, and so on and so forth. So they all have different things that they do. Wrong layer, crunk. You have a new project? What's your new project? A whole drawing of the horse versus emperor the size of A3. Go for it, man. These are the projects that help you. The ones that you feel like doing, those are the ones that usually help you actually improve yourself, because you're motivated to learn, to fix things, or to adjust things. Definitely go for it. It will help you a lot. Improve a lot, but I didn't improve my drawing from imagination. Don't worry about that one. Drawing from imagination comes automatically once you start doing the things that you want to do. Drawing from an imagination happens by itself. Because drawing from imagination, you need to separate the notion of drawing from imagination from the notion of being able to paint whatever you want. Because they're two completely different things. They might not seem like it, but they are actually two completely different things. One is your ability to invent things, and the other is the ability to make whatever you want to paint happen. And they're absolutely not the same thing. Copy, getting a good memory library, that's perfect. That's exactly what you need to do, yes. Copy, redraw, but getting a memory library is not just copy, but it's drawing from life, drawing from, you know, what you see, having reference. And I think I've said this one so many times by now, but references, even if you draw from imagination, you need references. If you don't use references when you work, then you have either done this one for, you know, 50, 60 years, or things are gonna look weird. Just saying. You think about my progression. I'm targeting art series for 6 months. What do you think is good? We already talked about this one last time you went to the stream. I think you've made amazing progress. It's clear to me that you're spending time trying to practice and get better, and it shows in your art. Keep going. That's like I said last time as well. One day I will support. Of course you will. I would be sad if you wouldn't. I'm expecting you to, man. If you don't, then it will be because you stopped. And that would also be a little bit sad. When I finally I will come for you. Once you've defeated Miguel Iglesias, you've already defeated me, man. Don't worry about it. Alright, I'm gonna try to do a little bit more on this one, but I'm getting to the point where it's time to stop for today, unfortunately. Down here I'm gonna blur things out a little bit. They're gonna be a little bit in shade and in bit of dust and whatnot. A series of warnings that are going to come out like a status 2 on Hevrik. I know less now than I did a couple of months ago. Because things change. And I'm not privy to the same amount of information anymore. Hey, Ntaro. Man, you're joining just like 10-ish minutes before I'm about to stop. Sorry to miss you, man. Hey, it's okay. I was late as well a little bit, but saved as. I'm gonna show you what I had when I started. Work's kicking your ass. That's not good, man. This was what I started with today. This is where I'm at now. Show me what I was in the beginning. Sperm? I don't know. That was shit, man. When I started to paint this one, I will show in a little while. I will start showing a time lapse, but we're not there yet. Just gonna add a little bit of something down here. Is that okay, Morior? I'm gonna add like a marking or something. Maybe like something like this. Let's do this one. Oh, almost. Like so. And then duplicate layer. Fancy stuff, man. How old was I when I started to get art seriously? 25 maybe? 28? When it really started to get serious.
2003.
Yeah. Was it that long ago?
Yep.
It was that long ago. Skew. Nah, not like that. Free transform. Cancel. 49. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, Blood Elf Woman. I don't know which one that one is. I made a couple. I'm gonna do it like this. And then I'm gonna go closer. Perspective. That's not perspective, man. Skill. Why are you doing like this? I don't know. That's more like it. You remember the first time you saw it, you thought it was a photo of some cosplayer. Yeah, I saw that one already. And now, you better motherfucking fit with that one, otherwise I don't... There we go, that's better. Okay. And now we do it like this. Wait. Lock transparency. Art magics. Always art magics. So it gives like the illusion of something more tangible. I think I'm gonna put it higher up though. Yeah, that's good. Because I'm gonna put like clouds and shizzle down there. Let's see what we can do about that one quickly before I need to stop for today. Soft round. The clouds around it is like this shape, this type of. It should just, you should see the outlines, but you don't need to see much more. That's the important bit. Client likes. All right. This is the magics I'm gonna do today. Let's save and do a quick time lapse. Let's save first. Boom, 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 boom. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I will do more on Sunday. Sunday is. Did I? I just saved it. Save as whatever. I think I just saved over it. Whatever. That's good for now. And then after this, I will be doing a little bit on the background, a little bit on the stuff in front of the Space Marine, and then I will be focusing on the maybe on the weapon on this dude a little bit, and then a weapon behind these things, and then we're gonna do the firing gun, and then we're gonna do the alternative positioning, all the positions. That's what we're gonna do. Anyhow, thank you everyone for being here, and thank you for dropping by early, late. It's always welcome. Take it easy. My Patreon works a little bit less right now. We're gonna update it eventually. Keep an eye on the Discord. Anyways, here's your time lapse of the day. Take care. Bye bye.